back for day 4 of the Drive-In Exploitation Challenge. I got into 4 films today. Went back to this Code Red multi-pack. It's really like 6 movies in this thing. So I watched basically the first 4. Now I've got into the last 2 was Sex and the College Girl. I think that's the title, 1964. Yeah, Sex and the College Girl. Basically, it's about 2 young girls that go on vacation, and they encounter a very young Charles Grodin. Actually, was in this movie, but it's basically a one long cocktail party with a lot of teas going on and nothing much happening. I mean, it's really a dull exercise in monotony. Gave it a 3 out of 10. The next film I had was Shut Up and Deal. Now this is a nudie cutie type deal from 1969, and it had a lot of tits. Basically, what you've got is a guy that's getting married. He has a bachelor party, and they invite a bunch of hookers to the party that. So you just get this endless parade of shots from the camera looking up at a bunch of tits like jiggling around. It's pretty interesting. It's only an hour long, so it was not too bad to get through. But I still only give it a 3 out of 10. But yeah, so I think that's going to really do it for my sexploitation for the month. I mean, that stuff gets kind of dull and old really quick. Now I got back to some horror type movies. Again, this is another Code Red release. This is a double feature of the God's Bloody Acre and So Sad About Gloria. Let's start with So Sad About Gloria. This is basically a scare your wife to get the inheritance. I mean, it's a time-tested story of scare the wife to get the inheritance. And it's a decent watch. I mean, it's not great. I gave it a 5 out of 10. The director also directed, I believe he directed Barracuda, which I haven't seen. That's it's 1975 when this film came out. Really with Jaws, there was a bunch of echo horrors, and Barracuda is one that he directed. That I need to check that out at some point. Last up is God's Bloody Acre, which is some 70s Exploitation from 1975. This is kind of a cross between Deliverance and Last House on the Left. You get a lot of it's not as brutal as Last House on the Left, but it's the same kind of themes. You've got some guys that are basically trying to protect their land from the National Park Service, and people that are construction workers and developers are trying to take over, and so they kill these guys that are on their land, and then it just kind of segues into this Last House, a deliverance type story. So it's got a lot going on, and it's actually pretty entertaining. I mean, it's just really low budget. Grindhouse 70s fun. No real stars in it to speak of that I can recall. It was just a low budget 70s exploitation film. Exploitation. Not too bad though. I think that's going to do it for day 4. I will be back for more. Appreciate you watching.